Prince William is enjoying the Rugby World Cup after snubbing the England Lionesses in the final. After Kate watched England beat Argentina, Prince William was in the crowd in Bordeaux to cheer on Wales in their Rugby World Cup opener against Fiji. Prince William was in the crowd to cheer on Wales against Fiji in what could be a classic Rugby World Cup clash after suffering a bit of a backlash in the England Lionesses final. Welcome to Royal Pancakes. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notifications bell, so you don't miss any updates about the British royal family. He and Kate Middleton, both known for their love of sports, are in France to support their country's bid for success. Kate performed in full voice as the national anthem was played as Steve Borthwick's side recorded an impressive win as England took on Argentina in Marseille on Saturday night. William now sees Wales take on old rivals Fiji and knows a win will take them into the quarter-finals, while a defeat will leave them facing a daunting challenge. Welsh fans chanted loudly at the Place Bourse in Bordeaux before kick-off. On his arrival at the Bordeaux Stadium, Welsh Rugby Union patron William was greeted by RWC Director Gareth Davies, Pitch Director Paul Coet-Lands and WRU President Gerald Davis. He then met with Fijian President William Kataniva before taking his seat. The tournament kicked off on Friday with hosts France beating three-time champions New Zealand 27-13 in Paris. "I can't believe it's another World Cup," he told Gerald Davis. "When it all started, it was really exciting. There have been some good games. The game between France and New Zealand was exciting." William and Kate's trip to France coincides with Prince Harry's opening ceremony for the Invictus Games in Germany, which also took place last night. This event is held twice a year to support wounded servicemen and women. The Duke of Sussex opened the event in Dusseldorf and will be joined by Meghan Markle at the closing ceremony at the Merkerspiel Arena later this week. Harry also took part in a shootout with Defence Minister Boris Pistorius on German television and took part in 2 Invictus Games, but failed to score on the spot. Ahead of the Rugby World Cup, William and Kate shared several anecdotes about their competitiveness in a chat with Mike Tyndall on The Good, the Bad and the Rugby podcast. When the subject turned to William, who plays rugby at school, Kate couldn't help but crack a joke, joking, "Do you?" William began by saying, "I love rugby, I played at school and I loved it." At that point, Kate interjected, "Do you like it?" When her husband tried to continue, "Yes, I started from the wing," the podcast host interrupted, saying it looked like they were about to get into another argument. When their desire to win was overcome by Mike and head coach James Haskell, they described how their intense tennis matches became a mental challenge. Although Kate initially denied being competitive, she continued to talk about the pair's heated battle at court. "I think we haven't been able to finish the tennis match yet. It became a psychological challenge between the two of us," she said, with William agreeing, "It was about who could outsmart the other." William cheers on his country after receiving a bit of backlash for the Lioness World Cup final against Spain. Former England goalkeeper Pauline Cope said it was a shame that William decided to watch the game in Norfolk instead of covering it for the Telegraph. She added, "I don't want to say anything bad about the royal family. But after we won the European Championship and qualified for the World Cup, it should be in his diary."